Good morning! But I wanted to bring you guys my mid-year wrap-up tag. So obviously I'm not gonna be answering the questions like right now because I don't have them on the top of my head. But we're on our way to Starbucks. I'm gonna like start answering the questions after we get our coffee. But I just thought I'd start filming the intro now. So if you guys haven't seen my face before, my name is Mila. I make everything from college, lifestyle, bookish type content. So if that sounds fun, definitely hit the subscribe button and leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoy these type of videos. Also, all of my socials are linked down below. I always have anxiety because at this turn, my camera always falls. And yeah, all my socials are linked down below if you want to go. Check me out on that. My Instagram, TikTok, Goodreads. I also have my Amazon wishlist. So, when is this video coming out? Yeah, so you guys can see what I'm planning to buy on Prime Day. Because I have a few books that I'm considering to buy. I was also thinking, like, should I do a little Prime Day haul? Because I'm going to buy books. I'm gonna buy like other things, so I don't know. Let me know if you guys want a video. I feel like I'm gonna film it anyway, because I'm missing a video for next week, so I'm trying to film 2 videos. Well, post 2 videos a week. So I think I'm missing a video, so I might just do that either way. But still, like, let me know. I'm so sorry for bringing you guys hauls like so often, but it just like so happens that I'm buying like everything like in this period of time. That it's just all coming out right now. But why are we stopping? But yeah, they're all coming out right now. So I'm sorry about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me just drive to Starbucks and then we'll start going through the questions. Okay, so we're at Starbucks and I just wanted to say the barista was so cute because I ordered my drink and after he was like, oh my god, I know you. You come here all the time. You order the exact same thing and I'm like, that's so cute. He remembers me. But yeah, oh my god, also when I was driving here I found out Speak Now Taylor's version came out and I'm like, oh, back to December. Mine, it's the feelings that I felt while listening to this. I am screaming. I was literally screaming while driving. I almost killed myself. I almost ran a red light because I was so like into Back to December. But anyways, let's get on with today's video. Okay, so the first question, best book you've read so far in 2023. I don't have the books with me. I'm gonna like put the pictures over here. Best book, I gotta say the Mindfuck series because oh my god, I had such high expectations for that book, but like it just delivered because I always, whenever I have like very high expectations, I feel like I'm a little bit let down. But this book, it was so good. Perfection, absolute perfection. Like I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I do have a reading vlog coming out for it. It's gonna be mentioned again in this video, but the Mindfuck series, if you have not read it, please go read it because it's so good. Next question, the best sequel you read so far in 2023. And for this, I gotta say it's not technically a sequel, but it's like in a series. I'm gonna close this because my coffee's coming, but The Dare by Elle Kennedy. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm like absolutely living for Taylor's version of Speak Now. So I'm actually thinking, do I want to make a bookwork video based off of the songs in Speak Now? I don't know, it's something that I have in mind because my house is gonna be empty like later this afternoon, so I could like totally film that. I don't know. Yeah, as I was saying, The Dare by Elle Kennedy, it's like the 4th book in the, oh my god, the sun's like in my face. It's the 4th book in the Briar series, so it's technically not a sequel, but it kind of is because it's like not the first book. And it's, it just pains me to say goodbye to these characters that I love so much. But I'm like, you know, I'm happy that it finished off better than Off Campus finished off because the goal, it was fine, but personally the trope in it was not my favorite. And then the epilogue novel, it wasn't giving, right? So I'm happy that the Briar series, the 4th book of the Briar series, I liked so much better than the 4th book of the Off Campus series. I do not know if Elle Kennedy is gonna make a little epilogue novel for the Briar series. We shall see. I don't know if I'll be purchasing it or not because yeah, I love these characters, but I don't want to be disappointed like for the Off Campus series. So, I don't know. We will see what I decide to do. So, the third question, a new release you haven't read yet, but want to. And that is Happy Place by Emily Henry. I actually have it coming in the mail. Like, it's gonna be delivered tomorrow. So I'm super excited to finally get to that. I've literally only read one Emily Henry book, but I own all of them. I'm sorry if you hear a little hum, but I literally cannot film without my AC on. So it's coming in the mail tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. Do I go somewhere where there's better lighting? I feel like I should go somewhere where there's better lighting. Let's just do one more question, then we can change where we are filming, because I'm like literally squinting to look at you guys. So most anticipated release for the second half of 2023, and that's gotta be Wildfire by Hannah Grace. Do I know what it's about? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I read Icebreaker and I loved Icebreaker. So I was like, okay, you know what? I don't even have to know what Wildfire is about. It's the second book in the little series. So I'm like, you know what? Just sign me up. I, like, at the same time that I ordered Happy Place, I pre-ordered Wildfire. It comes out in, like, November. But it's gonna come to my door. I'm gonna be able to read it as soon as it comes out. And I'm so excited. Because just Hannah Grace has an amazing writing style. And just her characters, oh my, I love everyone in her book. I absolutely love everyone. Are you gonna go? Like, do I just go? Okay, I guess I'll just go. I'll give me a second. I'll talk to you guys in a few when I find a safe place to film. We are currently still on the road, but I'm at like a very long red light. So let me just like read the next two questions so we can do that when I drive home, because I'm like basically almost home. Okay, so the next questions are the biggest disappointment and the biggest surprise of 2022. So the biggest disappointment, Darling Venom. Like, everyone loved it. I thought I was gonna love it, but I just couldn't get into it. Like, it was Sarah Caroli's 5-star read, and I don't know what it was, because it had such a good premise, and I was like, I'm gonna love this. Like, this sounds like something I'm gonna love, but it was like 2.5 stars for me. It's a beautiful cover, but it was not for me. And then the biggest surprise of 2023, it's And Then You Are Gone. And this book, it's a thriller, but it had a little twist to it that I wasn't expecting, because it wasn't placed, like, it wasn't said anywhere in the description. Like, it's not even like a spoiler, because it's just like how things are, but okay, let me just like pass this truck. Yeah, like, it's not even a spoiler. It doesn't have anything to do with the thriller itself, but there's a whole like biological aspect in this thriller, and I find that so interesting. Like, I love shows that incorporate this. I love like just, oh my god. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was like my bad karma for filming and driving, but we have parked at my gym. And we're gonna continue this video. I have 8 minutes left of like filming capacity on my phone, on my camera. So we're just gonna pray, fingers crossed, we can get it done. So where were we? Favorite new author, that has to be Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read Daisy Jones and the Six. I was about to say Daisy Hayes, but no, Daisy Jones and the Six. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. My brain like bugged for a second. And When She Loves. Just reading my first ever book from her, I was like, this is gonna be my new favorite author. Well, one of my new favorite authors, because just how she writes, how she makes you feel so attached to these characters, everything that you feel. And like, her texts aren't like light texts. Like the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, there was a lot of text, a lot of like story, but you never once got bored. You got attached to her, and she just has such a gift for writing like biography style stories of people, and just wow. Like, I'm so mad it took me so long to like decide to read her, but I'm so happy that I did, because one of my new favorite authors. Question number 8, newest fictional crush. You know how I talked about Icebreaker before? Nathan Hawkins. Like, can we take a minute to appreciate Nathan Hawkins? Like, yes, we love Gary Graham, but Nathan Hawkins, oh my god, just like any guy who's an absolute golden retriever and who plays hockey. Oh my god, just if you have not read Icebreaker, please, I forgot that my street like was no longer there. Please go read Icebreaker. Like, you're gonna fall in love with Anastasia, you're gonna fall in love with Nate, you're gonna fall in love with everyone else in this book. Like, It's so good. But yeah, Nathan Hawkins, beautiful man. Nua's favorite character, and that has to be Lana Myers from the Mindfuck series. She has been through so much, yet she's so strong, she's so dedicated. Like, she's just Lana. Like, if you have not read the Mindfuck series, please go read the Mindfuck series. It's so good. I love Logan. I love Lana. Like, you cannot leave that book without loving and just admiring Lana for having gone through everything that she did, yet like not letting that to drag her down. And like, yeah, her life is kind of focused around that, but not in the way that it holds her back. She's like taking control of the situation and like getting justice for herself. And oh my god, like, I'm honestly never gonna forget about this book or Lana Myers, because just wow. Like, wow. I think it's question number 10. So, a book that made you cry. And going back to Taylor Jenkins Reid, that has to be The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, because at some point at the end of the book, like, I think the last like 30, 40 pages, like, I would read something, I would cry for 5 minutes, and then I'd go back, read something else, and then cry for 5 minutes. Like, those last couple of pages destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. I was like in bed. I closed my book. I started crying. I filmed myself. I continued crying. Then I read again. I started crying. I filmed myself again. And it was such a mess. But like, you know what's coming. Like, you know that it's coming. But when it comes, it destroys you. Because once again, Taylor Jenkins Reid just has a way of writing so you're attached to her characters. And if you have not read that book, please go read it, because it's so good. Question number 11. A book that made you happy. And I gotta say, Every Summer After. Every Summer After, it is basically The Summer I Turned Pretty and Love in Other Words, but done right. Like, it's just so perfect as a summer read. And honestly, going through the Speak Now version, the Speak Now Taylor's version, there was just one song that I was like, because I was thinking of these books for this video when I was driving, and when I heard that song, I kind of had these like flashbacks to scenes that I read in this book, and I was like, this describes them so well. And honestly, just experiencing that when I was driving home, like, I think pushed Every Summer After from like I don't know if I think it was 4.25 to a 4.5, or from 4.5 to 4.75, because just like, honestly, when you find a song that makes you think of certain characters, that just creates a whole other like feeling, a whole other bond that you have with these characters. And that honestly just boosted my rating for this book. It's a really good summer read. I 100% recommend if you have not read it. Question number 12. What's the most beautiful book you've bought so far this year? And that has to be Say You Swear. It's just such an aesthetic cover. The like start of chapter pages, I could do without that, but the cover is just like too gorgeous. It's so simple yet so beautiful at the same time, and definitely one of my favorite books I have on my shelf. And finally, the last question. What book or books do you need to read before the end of the year? So I ended up running out of film space, as you saw, but yeah, basically just want to say that one thing that I definitely want to read before the end of the year is the Addicted series. I do want to read like the first 5 books, so Addicted to You, Ricochet, Addicted for Now, Kiss the Sky, and Hot House Flower. I feel like that's like something realistic to finish before the end of the year, because I know I'm not going to be able to finish the entire series with like everything else that I want to get to, and like school and like everything else. So that is my answer to the last question. And yeah, so that was a chaotic video. Like, let's be honest, that was chaotic, but we reached the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see my face some more. All my socials are linked down below. My Instagram, TikTok, Goodreads. I have my Amazon wishlist, so you guys can see what I'm planning to read in the near future, planning to buy and stuff like that. Is anything else linked down below? I think that's pretty much it. So stay safe, protect your vibe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys!